What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the show. I'm excited for this one. I got an amazing show lined up for you because what if I told you everything is about to change for crypto in the US? And it's all going to happen overnight. Picture this for a second. Coinbase just dropped the biggest news of the summer. Solana, XRP futures launching August 18th. Opening the floodgates for millions of new investors, and the timing couldn't be crazier. But here's what's most important that I want to talk to you about. This is bigger than just another product launch. This is the move that could redefine the entire crypto landscape. And it's happening right as Trump comes out and announces the end of the Ripple versus the SEC lawsuit. Yes, you heard that right. We're going to get into it. After years of courtroom chaos, the war might finally be over. The rules of the game are changing now. But listen, there is a crucial message that you need to hear. And I'm going to say it straight. Forget the hype, forget the noise. What's coming next is going to catch the whole market off guard. And if you're watching this, well, you're early. You're very early. So stick around because I'm about to show you why this moment could be the single greatest opportunity for crypto investors in 2025. Welcome to the Bullwinkle Blueprint. Folks, if you're new around here, make sure you hit that notification button and the subscribe button. If you're coming back for some more of that good info, folks, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. The more thumbs up we get, the better chances this video goes viral. If Rip goes viral, well, Rip starts to do giveaways. It's that simple. You support me. It takes 2 seconds. You could have already done it by now, and I support you right back. Without further ado, let's jump into this. Markets look like shit. I'm going to be honest. No way to sugarcoat this. Why? Well, as predicted, and let's just, where is it? Let me find it. As predicted, I told you rate cuts weren't coming. June was the month for rate cuts. Everyone laughed at me. Oh, Rip, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're talking about. He's cutting rates. Yeah, he's not. And if he does, it's not coming to September or October. And guess what? Everyone is going to be super bullish on it. Like, oh my God, he just cut rates. The markets are going to fly. Folks, it's too late. The bull run ends in December. Him announcing rate cuts will be the signal that the top is about to be in. Pay attention to this. This is very important. I've been telling you. August, the markets are going to look beautiful. Trust me. September, beautiful. And as the months go on and we get closer to the end of the year, the markets are going to look beautiful. And then what happens? Well, Powell comes out, we're cutting rates. And everyone's like, holy crap, we're going a lot higher. Exactly what they want you to think. Because what happens when you start to think that the markets are going a lot higher? You hold. And what happens when you hold? The institutions dump on your ass. And then what happens? You're stuck holding the bag. And then you're sitting here scratching your head. You don't know what happened because you listened to some schmuck on the internet who told you that we're going to $1,000, $10,000, $20,000 overnight. Because he made up some bullshit event that's never going to happen. And then that event never occurs. Next thing you know, you're back at your 9 to 5, your 8 to 5, whatever you want to call it. You're flipping burgers at McDonald's, maybe stacking shelves at Targets. You're not happy about your life because you thought that this was going to be the biggest bull run of your lifetime, but you missed the boat. Pay attention. I can only come on here so many times. I can only come on here and scream about this every single day. And only so many of you are actually going to pay attention. Because a lot of you are going to be stuck in la-la land. And you're going to be sitting there saying, if it only goes a little bit higher, I might be able to afford this house or be debt-free. And you're going to be caught holding the bag. How do I know this? It's very simple. This was me in 2017. This was me in 2020. That's right. I didn't learn my lesson. I followed the wrong crowd. And then you know what Rip did? Rip made his own YouTube channel. You know why Rip made his own YouTube channel? So I can educate people like y'all who are going to listen to one of the most realist people out there in the space. Now look, you might not always agree with what I say. I might piss some of you off when I tell you I think XRP's sweet spot for this cycle is around $10. That might not sit well with you, but would you rather be able to get out at 10 as close to the top as possible, or would you rather hold your bag for another 4 years, 5 years, and wait until 2030? When we can get out, we can buy back in, we can enjoy life, we can buy a house, pay off all our debts, get back into XRP with a bag that's 5 times bigger, all with house money at that point, and then get ready for 2030 when the utility run starts, or 2029, whatever year it comes in. Now, I see a lot of these schmucks out there on the internet posting all this stuff. And you know what happens? The schmucks get the attention. Why? Because they post these fancy price prediction, folks. Let's be real about it. Now, here's my little rant, okay? Even though that was a rant in itself that I want you to hear right here. And this is very important. All right? I'm going to get real with y'all. I've been in the space since 2017. I've seen every wave. I've seen every hype train. I've seen every so-called prophet who promised 589, 10,000, or whatever number they're showing this cycle. Trust me, I heard it all. And guess what? None of it ever happens. Folks, I fell for it in 2017 with the bear and the riddle and the 589. Yeah, I'll admit it. I'm not embarrassed. But you know what? I grew. I learned. I educated myself. I am now here, never sold a single cryptocurrency, and I am now very well positioned for this cycle. Most of those people who were making those calls back in 2017, guess what? They're gone. 95% of them vanished when the hype dried up and reality hit, aka when the bull run came to an end and we were sitting at $3 and not $589. But you know what? There's always a new group of people who are out there who are ready to mess with your emotions. They pop up, pretending they know it all, pushing wild predictions. And when they're wrong, they just double down. Then they triple down. And then they refuse to admit it. And eventually, you know what? They'll get lucky once. Broken clock's right twice a day, isn't it? And they act like they called it from day one. They start getting to this numerology shit out there. They'll be like, well, if you look at the clock in this White House picture, plus how many seats there are, minus the amount of reporters, we can then times it by the amount of cameras. This gives us our XRP moon date. It doesn't work like that. The truth here is that these people are clueless. They don't understand the markets. What they do know is how to mess with your head and play on your emotions. And you know what? That's exactly what burns people out. That's why the good people, they walk away from crypto feeling defeated. Me, I picked my head up. I doubled and tripled down on my purchases. I bought XRP from 2017 to 2024. And I wisened up. Don't let them do that to you. You don't deserve that. I'm telling you this from first-hand experience. You need to learn the cycles, and you need to start thinking for yourself. You need to stay grounded. You need to be realistic about price. Anyone predicting sky-high targets all day long, they got other motives. Whether it's getting more followers, selling you something, or just feeding their own ego. This market, it will test your patience, your discipline, and sometimes your sanity. But you're stronger than you think. August is shaping up to be a good month. We've talked about this for quite some time. Okay? But whatever happens, don't anyone take your power away or convince you that hype is a strategy. This game is about survival. Learning and leveling up for the long run. Keep your head clear, your expectations real, and your focus sharp. The best, it's still ahead, but only for those who stay in this game with a level mind. I know we didn't get a lot in the news. We're going to talk about Trump real quick and what he announced as far as the lawsuit. We'll get into the price. I'm doing this all. We got the live stream tonight. XRP, don't worry about it. It's fine. Bitcoin, it's fine as well. Just relax. Trust me. But Trump says right in here, in the report that was put out in the crypto plan. He went to the SEC. He told them to end all the lawsuits. Okay, Binance lawsuits over. All the Kraken, Coin, they're all done. There is one lawsuit that is left. That is the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. I don't want it done just yet. You know me. Let's get XRP's price a little higher, closer to $4 before we get an end to this. This was very important what came out today, especially with the door for opening the door for crypto and 401ks, mortgage markets, end all these lawsuits. The Department of Justice Crypto Task Force for a pro-innovation, right? He mentioned Chainlink. That's a whole nother topic we're going to get into, okay? This Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, it is done. It is all about timing at this point. Keep your head on straight. Stay sane. We have an amazing 5 months left in front of us. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're feeling, your thoughts, your comments on all of this. I'm going to leave it like that. I will talk to all of y'all, hey, tonight at the live stream, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.